Ion is about 350 employees. We operate in 2 facilities, about 300,000 square feet. Tablets, capsules, liquid capsules, cap and cap, stick pack, powder. All of those lines are in the 40 to 100 bottles per minute. With the Gummy expansion, we wanted a higher end line that could go even faster. We're projecting strong growth over the next 5 years, and we wanted equipment that could grow and sustain for that period of time, that could also make us cost competitive.
They were looking at the possibility of expanding their operations and looking at the opportunities that gummies could bring to their business. And we started to work with them very early on in looking at different opportunities and ways to help them expand that business.
We wanted to make sure that we were cutting edge and had a competitive advantage, and building a gummy line with integration, automation allowed us to be very cost competitive when we're quoting new business. Overall, the Gummy expansion is the biggest project that we've had here at Ion Nutritional Labs. It's a $25 million build-out. It's almost 30,000 square feet. It's 2 new gummy lines, it's drying capability, R&D, design and formatting, and then a dedicated packaging line. We've invested $2.5 million in a brand new gummy line dedicated just to gummies to be able to deliver high-quality packaging, automation to be price competitive, but then also equipment that's going to last us for years to come.
When Ion Labs first approached us, they basically said, look, we've got a space that we've earmarked for the packaging line. Here's what we want it to do. We need somebody to tell us, what does it look like? What does it entail? How is it laid out?
We left it to Barry-Wehmiller. We looked at them to be the experts and leaned on them to give us the best solution that made sense.
Ion Labs and Matt specifically had expressed to us that they really wanted to improve the level of automation on this line, that they had other lines already operating at the facility that really didn't have the level of efficiency, the level of automation that they were looking for. We were able to create that line design through our Integrated Packaging Solutions division. We brought them in, and I think they were able to provide a lot of confidence that, look, we're going to be able to not only provide you with a line, but all these different equipment centers, as well as the OEMs that you've selected, we're going to be able to integrate that line so it's going to run efficiently. The upstreams and the downstreams are going to talk to each other, and you're going to have a level of automation that's much better, much higher than your existing operations.
The Barry-Wehmiller team brought a lot of expertise from various areas, which helped make sure that we got what we needed. So the specifications, the speed, the quality. But then there was opportunities for us to have some cost savings, and they provided those options and opportunities for us to evaluate as well.
Most gummies can run on a packaging line, but to do it quickly, that's another challenge. And BW, they came through on that. They had a game plan. They proved the theory. They showed us how it was going to work. We did have a very, very tight footprint. It left BW a very small area to work with. They developed a line that not only could maintain the speed, offer full integration, and squeeze it all in. There's a few turns and twists that go along the line, but they were able to pull it off and do it and do it well. They did amazing. They did really amazing.
The equipment consists of a bottle unscrambler, which takes the bottle, orients it in the correct direction. We then go to a filler machine, a metal detector, checkweigher, a video jet system that inks expiration on the bottom of the bottle, a capper machine with an automated rejection system, labeler, and then end-of-line automation, which consists of a automated case packer, also a robotic palletizer and shrink wrap machine. I wanted one company that I was working with, building that relationship with, having that communication with, so that we could have more of a streamlined process. I was impressed with BW's quickness to quote, the level of detail, the quality of the product. They're also US-based, so customer service is in the US, which was very important to us. We were given a project manager to oversee everything on the line, so that allowed us a one-person contact to have any questions, concerns, comments. Below them was all the expertise in electrical, mechanical, automation design, integration. So having all those key partners, being able to be under one umbrella of a company allowed us to work very quickly, but then also get the answers that we needed without having to go to several different sources. We didn't want to be capacity constrained. We wanted to make sure that we could move as fast as the market. And the line that we bought from Barry Miller has all the equipment that's automated to scale up quickly and run at very high speeds.
We have a fully connected line that everything talks to each other and talks to our network. We are able to pull some data out of the line and feed that information into our system.
One of the requirements was that the equipment had the capability to have that remote in. That allows technicians and experts to look at if we're having an issue and troubleshoot. They can do it remotely and they can do it immediately. And Barry Miller was able to bring that to the table as well.
They went above and beyond with all my special requests that I had. The team that came to us to install the line, I think they were really quick. I think this whole thing took about 2-3 weeks. It was a pleasant experience for me.
The line is a state of the art. It helped me as a manager to have better control of the whole process and make sure that I'm packing a good quality product and hitting my goal of performance.
I was very impressed with the Barry Miller team. Not only do they have broad knowledge of different equipment, but they also had very deep knowledge of that equipment, which helped, make sure that we got what we needed. So by having this line, we've set ourselves up for success for the next 5 to 10 years to grow with the market and then be able to handle any sort of changes that may come.